Hello, you lot. How you doing, Ari? So, disappointing day overall. Lovely day outside. But, I tried to cheer myself up, went to the pub, watched the Bellew fight. Well done to you who put the bet on for Bellew, by the way. Well done on getting his money back, a double deposit, you got that back. And there's about 3 or 4 years won big tonight, so well done. But, overall, shite. It was absolutely shite by the tune. When you looked at the lineups and you seen it, you thought, Manque at right back, which we got right. And then it was Murphy at right wing, which we got right. I thought there would have been a change at number 10, but he went Perez. And I thought, Mikel Merino might come into that centre midfield role. But, apart from Murphy and Manque, really, it was pretty much full strength, to be honest with you. Conceding straight away, it was just diabolical. It was shambolic, to be fair with you. First of all, Dummett's got to put his laces through that. I know it's like a bit of a stab, but Manque was worried that the two central defenders, Lascelles and Lejeune, don't have their man covered. So Manque comes off Pereira, but then the ball is squared by Deeney to Pereira, who then finds himself free because Manque leaves his man. 1-0, thank you very much. And you think, for fuck's sake, man, Toon, sort your act out. And then it was within the half an hour, it was 2-0. And again, it was just comical. The ball's played out on the left and Lascelles is pulled out of position, but for whatever reason, Florian Lejeune thinks I'm going to be Superman here and go flying towards the corner flag. The cross comes in, and obviously that leaves Paul Dummett a little bit vulnerable. He thinks, well, I'm going to have to cover the centre here. But he knows that, Gray's behind him, so he comes forward, then he comes back. Dubravka misses it. Dubravka might have to, put my eyes, probably do a little bit better there, but in all honesty, that's got to be Paul Dummett's fault. Yes, Lejeune's went flying out to the side, but it's basic mark on Paul Dummett, and that's twice now in 2 games that Paul Dummett has cost a goal, and I just don't want his season to filter out because he's been brilliant. In the last 2 games, he's been shocking. But, 2-0 down, you think, oh, for God's sake, Newcastle, come on. And then in the first half, it was after couldn't put passes together. Mo Diarmi got dispossessed when Dubravka had to pull out a save. We were all over the place. We weren't creating out going forward. And it could easily been 3-0. It wasn't a penalty in my eyes. Like when Paul Dummett brings down Andre Gray, it's not a penalty. It is not a penalty. I don't know how the referee sees it is a penalty, to be honest with you. Andre Gray picks the ball up and he's ready for a throw to the corner flag. And rightly so, justice was made. Deeney steps up. It's saved quite easily. But the rebound's absolutely fantastic. Dubravka does really well to get that rebound. So great double save. Going into half time, and Rafa must have bollocks them because coming out the second half, we were a different side. We're starting to put the tempo up. We're starting to string passes together. It was a great finish by Ayoze Perez, that deep cross by Manque, and Perez slides it on the edge there. And it's a great finish, And then we started. For me, we didn't test Cornelius. I can never pronounce his name. The Greek goalkeeper. Yes, Perez hit the outside of the post. Slash side netting later on, but all in all for me, we didn't create enough considering we had 61% of the ball. We didn't do enough in my eyes. John Joe Shelby would look like he was the only one trying to make things happen. Yes, if he has a poor game, that means others suffered as well. Now I haven't seen all of the game, I've only seen it in bits and starts at work. However, Kyle on the player ratings obviously rated the substitutes quite high, in particular Matt Ritchie and DeAndre Yed, and they rate high from that right flank, but disappointing. I think the season for me is really fizzling out, and Rafa Benitez is really downbeat about it. Let's hear what Rafa said about it.
We didn't start the game with the concentration that we were expecting. We made too many mistakes, and we lost the game because that. The reaction in the second half was good, so we did what we were expecting to do from the first minute. We had the control, we created chances, but too many mistakes in the first half, and we pay for that. Lack of focus at the beginning, first mistake, and after maybe a little bit worried about the strikers, and then we were not defending as a team. We were not defending well, and then we conceded another goal. The penalty that it wasn't could be even worse. But in the end, we lost a game that we could get maybe a point. The second half, especially, the reaction was quite positive.
So you can tell Rafa's pissed off. Like, you can really tell. I'm pissed off. He's will be pissed off. The season for me is filtering out when we've got Spurs and Chelsea next. And if we play like that in those last 3 games, we'll get murdered off Spurs at Wembley. I could say 5-0 coming on. I really could. I think I know it's a different kettle of fish on Wednesday, and we'll probably sit really deep and try and nick a point and play on the counter, but disappointing. I mean, it's just the lack of effort, in particular the first half, cost her big time. That's what cost her the game. Second half was too little, too late. We don't have the same amount of quality as what bigger sides above us. And I was saying, obviously in the earlier on, that the quick thoughts video, that we need, you can see now the last 3 games that Rafa has been working miracles having Newcastle 10th. But it's just really, really poor, you know what I mean? When you would need to strengthen, we've got to strengthen, and it's really important. It's a massive summer. And we say this every year, that it is a huge summer, but it is. It really is. It's huge for us. We're not a Manchester United who can go and spend 80 million, 100 quid on a midfielder. We have to spread that over the whole of the squad. I'm frustrated. I'm pretty down. I'm not going to lie to you. But what can you do? You've just got to move on and roll on Spurs, you know what I mean? The league table at the moment, before we wrap up, 10th place now is looking very tight. It's nice that we're still hanging in the 10th, but Palace have shot up, Bournemouth around with tails, Brighton's a point behind us, so 10th place is anybody's at the minute. And yes, you probably say, yeah, you want to obviously finish 17th and above, but really now we've got 2 games to go. 10th looks a little bit difficult for Newcastle, but we're in the driving seat. It's in our own hands, and we've got to go and get a surprise result against Spurs or Chelsea. But let us know what you think as well. Disappointing. See you. Bye-bye.